This is a city pipe. This is a much bigger pipe. Basically, this is their pipe, not your responsibility at all. As I pull it back, this pipe up here on the left, that's where your pipe connects to it. It's called a saddle because it kind of saddles onto a bigger pipe, like a horse would. So this is the most important seam, meaning if there's anything going on with this connected to it, meaning a break, a separation, or root intrusion, we would have to physically dig up the street or do robots inside of there, but your line looks good here. I see no, that's just the seam. I see the seam here? I was just looking at that. I thought it was a crack, but that's part of the saddle. So your saddle looks really good. So as I pull it back, it makes a slight turn, and then as we're coming from the street back towards the cleanout that we're at, can you do me a favor and run the water in this bathroom for me? I would like to see where this ties in. It's just a little more evidence of what the system is and where things are connected. It's just it makes it the more information is always the best. So right now we're in the street coming back, and you can see a little bit of toilet paper there. No big deal. It happens. And then here's a little bit of root. You see it?
Yeah.
Really not a big deal. Nothing could really even clean that. They're so minor. Do you know if the line has been cleaned recently?
I do not know.
Okay, yeah. So they need to let you know how often the line's been cleaned. If they've jetted it recently, and that maybe that root was huge, and then 3 weeks ago they took it out, and that's all that's left. Sometimes that happens. Other times they haven't jetted it or done anything for 10 years, and that's 10 years of growth of what we see. I can't tell when the last time it was cleaned, so it is something they have to let you know about.
Is there like a timing that you should clean it, or?
If your line is good and you have very little issues, I've never cleaned mine. I've lived in my house 25 years.
Okay.
Other people every 6 months. So you get to know your system as it goes. The good thing is that you have a clean out here. So if you were to have a stoppage in this pipe, the water would bubble up outside, not inside, which would cause damage. Yeah, you always want the sewage outside. So right here's another root. This one is a little more substantial, it looks like. You can see here, it's a thick root. It's got bark on it. It's a little larger.
Would a hydrojet, you think, take care of that?
They have never cleaned the sewer in these 2 years.
Right. So I don't see that growing terribly anytime soon if it's been 20 years, and that's the growth of it, or 12 years. As you can see where the water is flowing right now, that's the bottom of the pipe, so anything that would be flowing by wouldn't get hung up on that at this time. I don't think a jetter would cut something that thick.
Okay.
So it's basically, if we put a snake in, it's just going to follow the bottom of the pipe. You're not going to even be able to clean it. A hydrojetter is something that sprays water in a circular motion. To try and knock that down, we'd have to crank it up so high that you'd probably do damage to the pipe before that root got cut. It's at that point. Yeah. I don't think it's an issue. Yeah. Sometimes when you have a thick root like that, smaller roots grow out of it, and that becomes the problem. Then we go in and clean the smaller roots, but that thick one's always going to be there. And like I said, this is in the street, or the parkway, or the sidewalk. I'm not really sure where I'm at right now, but we can locate that for you if you're interested. Okay, and then this is the 4x6, like we explained earlier. This is where the 4-inch line connects to a 6-inch line, usually at the property line, at the curb, the sidewalk. And then all of the pipes from here to that sidewalk has been replaced to newer ABS pipe.
That's good.
Yeah. You can see there's a turn there. So it probably goes, like this, and then turns towards the street, and then goes to the
to avoid the tree.
Or no, this pipe is in the grass area.
Okay.
So they are just connecting to where the city brought that 6-inch line in. Yeah, the tree probably wasn't there when the 6-inch line was there. So as you can see, the water flowing is good. And what I want to do is find out where that water it's coming from, if there's an extra connection to it. So everything is brand new ABS pipe, as good as you can get. Which bathroom are you running right now?
The one right here, the guest, right?
On that side, huh? I see an opening here. See this?
Do you want me to run the other bathroom?
Is there anything over there?
Yeah.
And that's what you're running. The only thing
No,
over.
so I'm running the bathroom.
Yeah, that doesn't help me. I need that bathroom over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is probably going to be this pipe here. So he was just running from here straight, and that's why you see the water flowing this way. What I want to see is that one coming in this
Do
way.
you want me to turn this one off?
I think he just did. If you flush the toilet in there, that would be great.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, so there it is coming out the side there. So that bathroom definitely hooks up to a pipe that's 17 feet away. We can locate this spot once I'm done doing the recording. So as we
I
pull,
left the water on.
yeah, that's fine. Once we pull this back, here we are at the cleanout. So everything looks pretty good. There's a couple of root intrusions, but I don't think there's anything that we can maintain at this time. We do believe that